Wait, I haven't started this. Hey, and welcome to another episode of Cranial Diarrhea.
Look, I have an arrow up my nose.
I am Daughter.
And I am silent dad today. I've been told I have to be silent.
Look how old you look. Okay.
I gotta reflect the baldness shine from my head. It's blinding me.
So
I'm a teepee. I'm a pony.
Anything new happened this week, Dad?
I have a microphone.
That's not plugged in. There's a reason we didn't plug in his mic.
She said I have to be silent this show, so
No, that's not the case. That is not the case. That's what you get for acting stupid.
I'm getting old.
I told you. I've been telling you. You didn't want to listen.
Hey, you were the one making puffer fish faces before we started.
What? Oh, so now he's hallucinating. That's scary.
I look like a Macy's balloon.
Oh, look at my hair. Crazy.
Look at my hair.
All right, okay. Back on track.
But it's more fun this way. All right, welcome in to another episode of My Microphone's Not Plugged In. Oh, it could be a penguin. Okay, we're back. So, Daughter, how was your week?
It was long, very, very long. Listen, this past Monday was the most Mondayest Monday in the history of Mondays. It was awful.
My chin's gone.
Gosh. Okay.
So what happened on Monday? Did it roll into Tuesday?
It rolled all the way into Friday.
Oh no, I'm telling you. What a week. What a week. All right. So should we start now?
Yeah.
All right. We're going to start.
We probably should have started like 10 minutes ago.
Folks, this is 5 minutes you'll never get back from your life.
Wasted.
You're welcome.
Sorry.
All right. There was something cool I was going to tell you, but I forgot what it was.
Awesome. You should probably start writing stuff down. You're getting to that age.
You got a floating microphone.
Okay.
You should have never gave me the microphone. All right. So we're going to jump right in. In case you wondered how this works, I'll come up with some dumb facts and Daughter gets them wrong. And then we're going to talk about, is it a weird story?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to talk about, that's what it was.
Okay.
That reminded me, did you see where the spiders that are as big as you, goodness, did you see where the spiders that were as big as your hand are like coming into Tennessee now from Georgia?
Okay, wait, my mom sent me a picture of one spider, a massive, like a Teenage Mutant Ninja, like Godzilla needs to be brought in to kill this spider, like crazy. And she was like it's in her office, and she's like, I don't know what to do. And I was like, hide the cat.
Step on it.
Hide the cat. Because it's
But
up in a corner, just like waiting.
It was on the news last night. These big spiders are coming in. They're supposed to be the size. Oh, look.
Actually, I told her
And now the end is near.
No, you know what? No, we're not. No. Anyway, so
And
first
so
I told her that she needed to burn their house down, just burn it to the ground. And then I was like, hide the cat, because if it's hungry,
it might eat oh, you squeaked.
I did.
That wasn't the microphone either.
Yeah, it was.
That was your salad.
I can't recreate the sound.
See, it did
That's
happen.
awful. Okay. We are not very professional
Giant.
people.
Why be professional when you can have fun? So let's jump right in. So we're talking about giant spiders. So you said they were going to eat her cat. That's it?
That's it.
Oh, okay.
I just said hide the cat.
Did you know, speaking of eating cats, Fruit Loops are all the same flavor?
True.
That is true. I knew you knew your Fruit Loops.
Yeah, of course I do.
Have you met his little cousin Lucky Charms?
You looked at me. I love cereal.
You don't get to eat cereal anymore.
No, I don't.
Brings over lettuce. Lettuce.
Listen, so
Let us
like I
not
made
eat
this
it.
massive meal tonight to bring over here, and Dad and I ate a salad, and I'm okay with it because I'm used to it by now. But he cried the whole time, like ugly cried.
I miss my beef. Did you know the reason people in older pictures never smile was because they had to say prunes instead of cheese? You know, like those pictures you see at like Crackle Barrel where they're like,
I always assumed it was because it was before like dentistry was a thing, and they all had really horrible teeth.
well, you assumed wrong. True or false?
True.
No, it's actually false. They
So why didn't they?
Why did you change? But they did say prunes instead of cheese at one point.
So why didn't they smile?
I think it's probably because there was no dentist.
So I was right.
That's right. That's right. You're wrong.
My algorithm failed me.
I think mine's been failing. Did you know McDonald's serves mixed spaghetti in the Philippines? That's not how it felt. I'm not sure what their accent would be. I guess that was more Scottish or something.
Baked spaghetti in the Philippines? Why?
Serves mixed spaghetti.
Why have I said baked?
No, Mick, like a Big Mac, a Mac spaghetti.
In the Philippines.
I don't know why I said Mick. I guess that would be an English spaghetti. I think I'll like guys mix over there or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of 1 hour. I don't know.
I live in Tennessee in the USA. I don't know
Where it's
anything
actually
about
going to snow in March and it was 60 degrees today.
winter storm warning. Like they're calling for like, what did my sister say? Like it's between like 3 and 6 inches.
There
like,
was
we
a
don't really know.
There was a different kind of warning last night. It was a low carb changeover warning.
Yeah.
So McDonald's serves mixed spaghetti in the Philippines. What mixed spaghetti would taste like?
Spaghetti.
You know, I really thought when they tastes like onion rings.
Like they could just put a Mick in front of anything.
I really thought when they talked about that, like, and they kept showing like a fish sandwich on top of like a quarter pounder, that you could actually order it that way. And then you told me you had to order the two and put them together.
Yeah,
like,
you have to build it yourself.
That's a rip. I want like a fish.
They call it like a
quarter
menu
pounder.
hack, but is it really if you're
It's like paying for 2 sandwiches and eating one.
we call that a fail in marketing.
Sorry.
Unless it works. I mean, if people are
Maybe it
doing
did.
it.
I don't know. Maybe it
I don't
did.
know.
So that's McDonald's. Me, my Clint Eastwood face. Do they
Sure.
feel lucky to make mixed spaghetti?
True.
Why do you get to talk into a microphone and I don't?
Because I don't play with the microphone.
I'm not sure if they do or not. I made that up. But
I know
there's
they have
always-
different, like I know they have different things like in other countries. Like it's not the menu that we have here. Like I've seen videos on it.
But do they really? Do they feel lucky, Burger King? Do you, punk?
Hear that explosion?
Thought that was you, bud.
Nope. That was the show crashing and burning.
But do you feel lucky?
No, I don't feel lucky.
So, I got to adjust my eyes now. I couldn't see. Did you know? It's a choo-choo train.
I thought I had it all out. I moved back in frame too early.
Lobsters taste with their feet.
What? They
Lob-
taste with their feet?
Mhm.
They don't eat with their feet, but they taste with their
They
feet.
taste with their feet. You taste like chicken.
How would a lobster know what chicken tastes?
That was my impression of a lobster. Don't they go sideways?
I have no idea.
Or what's the one that goes sideways?
Sorry, I am not well versed in the habits of lobsters. I believe you're referring to a crab.
I remember Larry the lobster on Saturday Night Live, Eddie Murphy had him, and you had to like call in and vote whether to boil Larry the Lobster or save Larry the Lobster. And he was going, he'd put Larry and he'd go, too hot in the hot tub, Larry. I think Larry got boiled. I don't remember. I need to go back and look that up.
Anyway, that doesn't make any sense to me, and I just don't know. So we're going with true.
Well, you know what? Your logic has served you well again. That is true. That's 2 and 2. Wow. Did you know the stage before frostbite is known as frost tip? I wonder why it wouldn't be called frosting. You know, your feet start getting covered in ice. It's frosting. I have a little frosting.
I want to say no with every fiber of my being, but I'm going to say true.
I have no idea. I just made that up. See, I figured out your schematics of how you're thinking here. It wasn't very difficult. No, I'm just kidding. Look at your face. That's so funny. My eyes don't open that wide. I'm noticing.
I've had my contacts in too long.
If you ever look at yourself, you notice like your eyes don't open wide. And if I really wore my glasses, I probably wouldn't squint. But I like
My eyes are always open wide. But I'm looking down at the camera.
My eyes are open now. Do you feel lucky, camera? Do you? It's gonna be my new thing now. Look, I never changed the one hand, and you don't really tell. All right, so here's one you used to have to play triple for, Cotton. A duel between three people is called a troll. A duel between 3 people is called a troll.
What?
A duel between 3 people is called a troll.
No, I heard you.
So do they like line up in a triangle and like, okay, you have to shoot at him, you have to shoot at him, you have to shoot at him, or is it like 2 people can shoot at the same one, or?
Why would they do that though? Why wouldn't you just do like a bracket system like the playoffs?
Winner take all. Round 1. I win. Round 2. We have an 8 seed versus a 1 seed. This is how the NCAA bracket came about. They saw this in the Old West.
What'd you call it? A troll?
Ladies and gentlemen, today.
What did you say it was?
A troll.
This is a truffle.
Ladies and gentlemen, today for your viewing pleasure, we have 16 gunslingers in a double elimination tournament.
I don't know. False.
That is true. It is a troll. 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 Troll.
A true.
All right. So now this week, daughter has the responsibility of coming up. I'm tap dancing with the story.
Yes.
Of the week.
I think I have a pretty interesting one. I have it pulled up on my phone here. Well, I have the screenshot pulled up on my phone.
Oh crap! I never hit record. I'm just kidding. It's up there.
Right there. If you hadn't, then I would have said every single one of those was a win for me.
Peekaboo made you look. Nope, you lost. Huh? It's right here on this.
No bueno.
Somebody forgot the other piece of the tripod. Sorry, that was a member of our vast audience walking through.
Anywho.
That's my joints as I stretch you here, squeak.
So the story that I have for you today is it's kind of disturbing. And I think you'll notice a theme when I do my stories, that they're all kind of dark and like really weird. But anyway, so this happened in me. Oh yeah.
You gotta love the.
Anyway, I think this happened in Denver. In
Denver.
it's a Central Park neighborhood is
I
where
hear-
they're saying it happened.
I hear
Okay.
they have nuggets in Denver.
Someone they broke into a truck and stole a box full of human heads from a truck in Denver.
Why in the world would you be riding around with a truck full of human heads?
The heads are being transported. I said heads. The heads were being transported for medical research
I
purposes.
wonder if the truck behind them had the tails.
According to authorities.
Yeah.
Okay.
Truck behind them had the tails, so its heads are tails.
So okay. So first of all, they interviewed one of the residents, right?
One of the heads?
No,
the residents of the truck?
No, who just happened to be in a park walking his dog. Okay. Had nothing to do with anything that happened. Like just lived there. And they're like, hey, what do you think about this? And he's like, I guess I don't see too many strange things happen around here usually. Like it's pretty shocking. And I'm like, okay, well that's okay. But here's my question. So did the people know what they were stealing, or did they think it was like something really cool? And then they get home and they're like, oh my God, you're not gonna believe what I got. And you open it up and there's just like,
can you imagine their reaction? Hey, I recognize this guy.
And then you're like, oh my God, like I gotta get rid of these.
Now,
What do you do with them?
Were they like?
They were like severed.
I don't want to
human
say like
heads.
modern heads, but like not skulls, the full head, like still with face and hair.
Heads. I would assume that it's like the full on.
Number one, wouldn't you just go deliver those? Why would you? I'm gonna stop and get a burger with severed heads in my truck.
I mean, truck drivers, regardless of what you're hauling, you gotta. First of all, you can only haul a certain number of hours
You
a day.
put severed heads in my truck. I'm going as far as I can. I'm getting there before I stop.
I'm not stopping for a Big Mac. No.
You want to stop me? You look what's in there. Yeah, we talked.
I don't know what he was doing or why the truck was left unattended with.
One thing about it, if you flip one, it's always heads. I'll win. Hey, two heads are better than one. That's really headlong to do that. Guess I'll be heading on now. Heading down the highway.
Okay. So anyway, along those lines, I wanted to do a story that involved my head. So are you ready for that?
Don't think so.
That's what's about to happen.
Time out. Time out. I gotta get my head straight for this. Okay, ready?
So
here's the story.
Yeah. So one time I went with my boyfriend at the time.
You don't have no notes.
No, I'm winging it.
Don't you mean you're heading straight into it?
Anyway, so his friend played rugby. Okay. I had absolutely no idea what rugby was.
Okay.
No clue.
Okay.
So he was like, hey, let's go to this rugby match and watch. I think his name was Jason. I don't remember the guy's name. Anyway, I was like, sure, whatever. You're driving.
Where did he play rugby at?
So it was actually a match between Brentwood and Laverne. Because his friend was playing for Brentwood, and I had a friend who I didn't know played rugby, and he was there too. Anyway, so we're standing on the sidelines and we're talking. I mean, I don't know if it was like a legit match because I didn't even get to see the field. There were just a bunch of people like lined up on the side of the field. And I didn't see stands or anything like that. But anyway, they're just standing there. So I'm standing there and I'm talking to different people, you know, because I went to Laverne. So there were people I knew there. So I'm talking and whatever. And I hear heads up. And I turn around and I take a rugby ball full onto the face. That ball hit me so hard. I had the indentations of the ball in the side of my face. That ball hit me so hard. I fell to the ground.
That brings me to a point when we holler in sports, we holler heads up and you're supposed to duck. Why do we holler heads up? I guess just so you can look up and see it.
Okay, wait a minute. So first of all, yes, I should have been paying attention to where the ball
True.
was. Okay.
You were there to watch a rugby
I'll own that.
Right.
However, there should have been some kind of safety, something in place.
This is high
so
school.
your fans aren't getting pegged in the face with rugby balls.
But that's the fun part of rugby.
I really thought like teeth were loose or something. Like it hit me so hard.
That's like the fun part of baseball is hitting the foul ball.
Oh, it hit me so hard. And then I was embarrassed because I literally took a ball in front of everyone.
And somebody had to say, hey, this ain't soccer. Don't use your hand. I'm going to say, because you have red fingernails today, that's true.
It is true. I 100% took that ball in the face.
So
100%.
in your resume, you put add rugby ball in the face.
Yeah. Do you want to know? Do you want another story about how one time I decimated somebody's face? Not mine. Somebody else. So
I'm a little concerned.
So this was back in like, let's see, I was going to UNA. So it was like,
Can I borrow my microphone?
Kindergarten or the first grade. Anyway, I was on the monkey bars, and I was like determined to make it all the way across the monkey bars. Okay. So I'm like 2 bars in, and this other girl gets on the monkey bars on the other side and starts coming this way. So we're like coming, and it was like monkey bar chicken. Like I was like, no, I'm making it across. You're gonna get down. And she was like, I'm making it across. You're going to get down. Well, guess what? We collided in the middle, like hard. She fell.
Wow.
She fell, busted her front teeth out, hit the ground, busted her front teeth out. But I made it to the other set.
So you are the ultimate monkey bar chicken winner.
The ultimate monkey bar chicken champ.
How does it feel to be the ultimate monkey bar chicken champ?
Well, looking back on it, I feel really bad for that girl. Because I took her out. I took her out. I felt, and at the time I was like, well, you saw me coming, blah, 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 but now that I'm older, I'm like,
no, now that you're older, you're like, well, you saw me coming.
I mean,
I'm going to say, again, because your fingernails are, I like to do this, I don't know why. Because your fingernails are red, I'm going to say that's not quite accurate.
That 100% happened.
Did it really?
Yes.
You go. That's awesome.
100% happened.
My daughter.
They took me to the
world champion.
I had to go to the nurse with her while she was all bleeding, and they called my mom.
My daughter's the world champion monkey bar chicken champion.
I probably couldn't do it today. I was way smaller back then.
MBWC.
Yeah.
Monkey bar world. Oh, wait a minute. MBCWC. Monkey bar chicken world champion. World chicken champion.
Monkey bar chicken champ.
Sounds like a sandwich. Come get your monkey bar chicken champ here.
I was a terrible person, actually.
And you made me eat salad tonight.
It was not kind.
I don't know that that's improved much. You made me eat a salad.
You're on a diet. I literally handed you a breadstick. He cheated.
You did.
Don't let him feel. Don't let him make you feel some type of way. Because I sat there and I was true and ate that salad. I did not cheat.
I had a breadstick, but I'm eating 30 carbs a meal, so that's still under. For anybody that cares. So, as we get ready to wrap up, daughter, can you head us right into where all they can see us at? I'm not. Yeah. Can you do it again?
Yeah. So you can see us on YouTube, on the YouTube at Cranial Diary. We're under Cranial
And the
Diarrhea.
funny thing is, you're talking into it.
You can hear us
if you so choose to waste 30 minutes of your
on
life.
Anchor, Google,
Google,
and Spotify. You can rate us on Spotify if you listen.
Please don't.
There. You can email us at cranialdiarrhea@gmail.com, ChranialDiarrhea@gmail.com. You can also reach out to us on Twitter, and that is at craniaria_pod. That's CRANNARREAH_pod.
Awesome. So I guess it's that time, huh?
Mhm.
So it's time to flush.
And
And now the end is near. And so I face the final curtain. You want me to do Carmen with Frog? My dear.
no, I was just trying to give you some,
Oh, some effects.
yeah.
I've done all that. I've traveled each and every byway, oh Lord. Much more than this. I did it.
Monkey bar, chicken champ.
And we go. Oh, it's still recording. Let's stop.